Hi guys, welcome back to Spennymoor Town on Football Manager 2019, excuse me. I wanted to show you this particular item of news that came up, and it's a player wage expenditure in the Sky Bet Championship for this season. As you can see, we're way down here with 49,000 a week, which for us isn't bad. But unfortunately, we pale in comparison to Leicester City, who one of their players has earned more per week than my entire squad. And so that just shows you the scale of the problem for us that we're having in this league. Now, despite that, we've done quite well. We've played a couple of games, and we've actually won the first two games, which is crazy. But it's going to be a challenge, guys, and this, I think, is the pinnacle of what we're going to have to do. Now, I don't know whether I can criticise the game in some ways. Where would it be realistic that we wouldn't have at least double what we've got here? Because it's 49 grand a week, it just seems unrealistic. And Leicester spending $1 million a week, and we spend, very, very little. Now we are currently at the Gateshead International Arena. I just want to quickly all items come out of there. Should hopefully return. No, I'm not quite sure how to do this. There we go. All items. So just having a look at the squad, we have got some new players to show you, and I guess that's the obvious place to start as to what business we did over the summer. Right, just want to quickly focus on the players that left us. We did have to raise some money, just in terms of the finances. Actually, we are in the black. We got 3 million for. If you just hang on, that should not be red. Okay, we did have some stuff for match day revenue grants. We've got 1 million because we're getting a new what's the word? Stadium, an expansion built. We've had a bit of investment. We've also got TV revenue coming in, a lot of TV revenue this season. Now we should actually start making some money because we get 3 million across the season. We've got a very low bill, so I'm hoping that balance is going to continue to grow as we move forward. So that's just a business thing. But as you can see, we have got rid of a few players. So Jack Clark has left the club. We'll start from the bottom, work up. He's left on loan, and he is joining permanently at the end of the season. They're paying 100% of his wages, so Jack's moved on. Didn't play much last season, and now that we've moved up a level and brought some players in, he's surplus to requirements. Bruno Andrade has moved to, where's he gone to? Notts County, getting well paid there. He isn't someone who I thought was going to get into the team. Played a lot of games for us last season, did quite well, but I just felt that he wasn't able to make the step up. Dion Pereira, now he is a player that I would have kept, but we got a very, very good offer for him, 250,000, and again I felt I had better options. Matt Worthington, he's gone. Again, he was on 2,600 a week, so I felt like he could be moved on. Didn't play great for us last season, sort of struggled in League One. I didn't think he would make the step up. Johnson Clark Harris never really got going, guys. Probably was a poor signing, but we got 75k for him. He didn't play very well, didn't play often for us. Ethan Robson, we got 56,000 for Ethan, a player that you'll know from Sunderland. He came right through the team in the Vanarama National, had a great season in League 2, played quite a few games in League 1, but wasn't going to feature, and we've got a good price for him, to be honest. And finally, Willen Tomlinson, my apologies, joined us in League 2, didn't play much, played a bit more in League 1, and we got a good amount of money for him off Burton, so happy to see him go. So this then comes to the players that we've brought in, and we've been doing business right up to deadline day. So let's have a look at these players. Jason Malumbi is a 3.5 star player valued at 325k. He's on loan from Brighton. He's had a great start to the season. He's probably our best midfielder, box to box. And as you can see, he's been in League 1, done quite well, and he's making the step up to the Championship. It's a good deal for everybody. I think he's got the stats to do well. We've then brought in Daniel Livermore, 17-year-old goalkeeper, who's wanted on loan. We've brought him in on decent money. He's valued at 89k. He's got a big upside, coming from Arsenal. He's a backup goalkeeper for us, but hopefully he can develop, as I've had problems with Kova, which I'm going to tell you about shortly. Fraser Pattinson has joined us on loan, another player who's got a lot of ability. He's a 19-year-old from Fulham. He played at Scunthorpe in League 1, did quite well. It's a good move again to step up after making a move from Scunny to Fulham. He's now loaned back to hopefully play in the Championship. Wait and see what happens. Conor Masterson, now this is a player I've had on my radar for quite some time. Has moved on a free transfer from Liverpool. He did play in League Two and did very well, and he's been in the Liverpool setup for a long time. Didn't make the grade there, but has come to us as probably a third choice defender. Now this is probably my most exciting signing, I think, at the moment. Whether he does well or not remains to be seen. He's a 4-star player. He's on big money for us, for our level. Almost 10% of our entire wage bill's gone on this guy. He's a left and right sided player, plays as a winger on both wings. Very, very fast, a lot of flair, crossing and dribbling pretty good. So he's one-dimensional in some ways. Very flair, very exciting, fast player, but want to see him develop. He's been at Man United, didn't really feature at all, did well in their reserves, and has been a consistent performer in their reserves for a few years now, but hasn't made the grade. It's very, very difficult to break into that team, obviously. Callum Nysel, no surprise that we moved to sign him as quickly as we could. He's been with us since League Two, been pretty much all at full attendance in the first team. We've loaned him from Leeds for a few seasons, and he's ready to stake his claim. Kyle John, another very fast player who plays. I felt that it was a good idea to sign him because he can also play here. He's not a great player. He's got some upside, just a young'un. He's actually played quite well and scored a goal for us in the first couple of games. Very exciting player for you now, guys. Someone who's very fit, very quick, decent finishing. He's 17-year-old from Manchester United. Was on loan at Colchester and scored some goals last season. Pretty exciting player. He's going to be our striker. And finally, I don't know how you say his name, but he is Secundo Valente, which I think is a brilliant name. And he's been in the team, hasn't played yet for us, but he's a backup player and we needed it. And let's have a look at the squad. So they're the players that have come in. We're now playing a 4-4-2. We have got a couple of injury issues. Jamie Sterry's still not back from his bad injury that he had from his torn knee ligament, so he'll be making his way back into the team. But I think Ben White will probably be moving into centre half instead of Masterson. Sterry will go back on the right. We have got Fraser Pattinson, who can't play against his parent club in today's match. And the rest of the team is pretty much as you recognise. Just in terms of tactics then, obviously we do have a couple of injuries. Kovar, we've had problems with him. He's wanted by quite a few clubs, but he wants to leave. I don't want him to leave. I want him to stay. He's been a very important player for us for 2 seasons. I want him to stay. I've agreed if we get a bid for 500,000 then he can go. But he didn't get to do that, so we will have to wait and see how things pan out there. Let's just move that over. So basically this is the formation that we're playing. We're going positive, and in terms of the schedule, we had a good pre-season. We managed to win our first match against Preston. Rob Nolan did very well, though he is injured at the moment. Nysel scored, played really well as well. Sterry was on the bench, but he's not going to be playing. And then in this match, this was crazy. We were 2-1 down. Bovardson's an excellent player, and we scored 2 goals in the very, very late on. Matish Vidra, player you'll know very well, a player who's earning a lot of money. And this is the problem I think we're going to have this season, that quality players like that are going to really hurt us. It's hard for us not to do any good. But a player that's really impressed me, Cameron Humphreys, is a central defender. He actually had a really, really good game. Now this is a player who joined us on a free and has never really played very much, but he's still doing performances for us, which is really good. Okay guys, so just having a look at the schedule. Where we are playing today, Fulham at home. So Fulham are currently 10th in the league. They have a lot of very, very good players. One player, Patrick Roberts, is making just about as much money as my entire team. So it's quite intimidating to play these guys week in, week out. But let's see how we get on, guys, and enjoy the live game for today. So kicking from left to right, we kick off, and let's hope that we have a good season this season. Barnes passes inside to Seri. to Roberts. Seri out wide with a lot of space to James, who crosses it in, and it's blocked, and blocked again, and they're still attacking. Already we can see this is going to be a hard match for us. And a big save by Kovar. Good play by Fulham. Free kick, Alanga shoots, and it goes wide of the post. Roberts with the free kick. Plays it short to Seri, back to Roberts on the right. Crosses it in, and Masterson heads clear. And John breaks on the left this time. Slightly out of position, but he's keeping going. He's got no one to pass to, but he manages to get it back to Nysel, who passed inside to Mollenby. The full-back's overlapping, but it goes all the way back to Medley. So the full-back probably has to start making his way forward. And he manages to get the ball nicely inside to Mellenby, who's got a chance, and he didn't get there, but we're still attacking with Downing. And it's blocked and goes out for a throw-in. So a quick look at the stats for this half, and we see that we actually had not less position, but we had way more shots, just not on target. So let's start the second half and really have a go at them. They've got a couple of knocks, couple of injuries that we need to be aware of. Let's just have a look, and hopefully we can have a go at them, guys. Florinus passes to Smith Rowe, takes it forward to Kaduglu, I think it is, or God knows. Oh, and he makes a great run and a good save by Kovar. Just ran through our defence there. Corner ball. And it's cleared, and Alanga gets the ball. Can he get on his bike? Passes to Paul Paling on the right. He looks for inside, and we nearly had a chance. Nysel picks it up and passes it wide to Downing on the overlap, and he wins the throw in deep in the Fulham half, but it comes to nothing. Boothby out to Roberts again. Back into Seri, and they're beginning to dominate the play a little bit. Ominous signs. Seri inside to Roberts, back to Seri, pinging it around a little bit. Very nice probing for an opening, and well played by Fox, and he puts it out to Paling, who's round the defender, over the top to Jones, who has got pace here, guys, and it's blocked. Great block. Out for a throw in. Kovar with the goal kick long towards our defenders, who Smith Rowe gets it again, and he's very good at dribbling. Great through ball, and it's a shot, and it's a goal by Darbo. Great finish. A really nice goal, very late on. Arguably deserved, but as we're going to see off this replay, Smith Rowe gets it. Darbo down here making the run. A little bit slow off the mark by the defender, but a ripping finish. Long throw in. It's played back out. It's out to Seddon again, who came on for the injured Downing. And they get a little bit lucky with a ping, and the break again with Smith Rowe's looked very, very dangerous this entire match. Inside to Darbo again, he hits the post, and it comes back out. Could have been two, might have been flattering for them. They haven't played that well, but they're still attacking, with James taking the throw in on the right of the pitch. Slide in by, I don't know who that was, but it was a dangerous challenge. And that's full time. A wonder goal by Darbo is the difference. So there we have it, a disappointing loss there, but again, it's going to be very hard for us this season. Fulham are a good side. If we can finish in the top half of the table, we'll be doing very well. And we'll just have to wait and see how we get on, guys, but it could be a struggle. We're going to have to earn our victories this season, and if we stay up, we've done very well, and hopefully we get a bigger budget next season to see if we can have a crack at the Premiership. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you all on the next video.